oh gosh dang it. Sup, party people? Alright, there we go. Ow. Happy Monday to you too. But hi, Wyatt. Oh shoot, of course. Forgot to freaking pull up YouTube. Hold on, sorry. Green dots. Ugh. Good momento. But hi, Wyatt. How are you, sweetie? Happy Monday. How are you? Producer's not here just yet. He will be back soon. He should be home soon. Let's go live on the TikToks. Alright. We should be live on the TikToks now. But yes, how's everybody today? How is everybody today? Happy Friday, yeah. Sorry we didn't stream on Saturday. I was away at a sleepover, and I guess producer, had other stuff going on. But yes, we are back. We are back from Monday yapping. How is everybody? Good weekend? Anybody have a good weekend? Producer, if you're there, blast off, tweet me. We need that blast off. Did you already do it? Alright, we already did it. Right. Thank you for the blast off tweet, sir. Sorry, I was hanging with friends all day Saturday, folks. He was indeed hanging out with the peoples, the potty peoples. Speaking of, where are the potty peoples? Quiet Monday. Very quiet Monday around here. Around these parts. But how was your day, producer? How was your day? Indeed. Hi, Wyatt. How are you? Happy Monday. How was your weekend? How was your Monday? I'm good. Glad to hear it. It was fine. Did you do anything? Did you do anything exciting or to make a note of? No. Gotcha. Neutral day. Though I got put in a chaos class. Oh no, for the last hour. Because they needed staff. Boo. I already heard that. That's no fun. Hi, Sunshine. How you doing? Hi, Sebastian. How are you? I'm good. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you? Do you have a good day? Day going good? Thank you for the likes. I am great. Good. Glad to hear it. We love to hear people having a good day. We enjoy hearing it. Ugh, my day has been such a nothing fest. It's just been so dreary today. But like, no rain, just gray. It's a good day so far. Well, good. Glad to hear it. Hope you have a good rest of your day, wherever you are located. Hope the rest of your day goes good, too. But yeah, like, even the cats have been just, like, super low-key today. Like, Romania. Oh, very cool. Okay, so you're ahead of me, then. Because I'm in the UK. So you are ahead of me. Very cool. But yeah, oh my god, like, usually Toulouse would bug me for lunch around, like, 11 o'clock. He didn't bug me for it around, like, till, like, 2 o'clock. Just been a sleepy day. An eepy sleepy day. Nom nom cat, hello! How are you? Happy Monday! How you doing? Producer? Burglar! Aye! Producer's home! I'm good. How is you? I'm good. I'm doing good. Chill Monday. Chill Monday vibes. How are you? Welcome home.
Hello, everybody.
He's home, folks. Bye-bye. But yeah, just eating some soups for dinners. Lazy Monday. I feel it. I feel it. That was a lazy Monday for me too, honestly. Like I got up and I just, oh God, tell me why I have the urge to rewatch the movie The Boy. That's the one where she takes care of the doll.
Oh,
and
yeah!
The twist.
I've never actually, sat and watched it start to finish. I've only ever heard people talk about it.
What?
So that might be
We watched it together.
I don't remember that if we did. Literally nothing if we did.
Wow. Well, I love how broken all of us fans are. Because of the twist of the movie. Because it's a horror movie, right? And so the bad guy, the quote unquote bad guy, thirst traps. TikTok is just thirst traps, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're all broken. I get it.
Yeah.
I see how it is. We're just all broken.
Yeah. I think we should watch more movies, honestly, just so we have more things to talk about.
Yeah, that's fair. Amanda the Jedi finally put out her Obsession video, so I watched that, and yeah, I do really want to watch that movie. It looks really good. I didn't need to be convinced. I was always convinced it'd be good, but like it really looks good. I wanted to eat ice cream and didn't have dinner ready, so I just ate fat cup of ice cream. What flavor? What flavor did you eat? Have you heard about the Lego bricks? Oh, of course. Oh my God. I guess I'm kind of confused about the whole situation of it. I guess I need to watch Critical put out a video.
Yeah. A Lego store, Mormon church, and the local police force.
The Mormon church,
are all in cahoots with each other to essentially fuck this guy over. Because he sold his Lego set. Well,
so what he did was he gave the bit I do know is that he had a huge amount of Legos, over like $200,000 worth of Legos, gave it to this one store to sell. And it's like they get like a little commission off it or something, I think, right? And then like the store closed down before all of his stuff got sold, and then they just refused to give him back the Legos, but then they also refused to give him the money for it. That's what it is, right? Because then I've seen other people who are like investigating it, and like I'm just like, I guess I'm confused about them, and I'm like, what is happening? Sorry, I've been lurking. No, you're good, Neon. Because work is crazy, but happy Pride, everyone. Yes, happy Pride. Happy. He has 3, maybe 4 videos out right now. God damn. It was a vanilla and brownie over a warm chocolate cake. Holy hell, that sounds amazing. And over it, a cup of milk, chocolate. Yes, a cup, like 150. Sounds really good. Yes, tis the month for the gays. The gays and the theys. And we love it. We're here for Rainbow Month. Yes, hello, Trista. Oh, so soft. Oh, girlie, you're so soft. It's so lovely. It's so lovely how soft you are. She takes such good care of her fur. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Diabetes love me after eating this. Good old diabetes. Hi, Devin. How are you? Oops, sorry, girlie. I'm sorry. I look away and I accidentally booped your snoot. I booped at her snoot. I know. Oh, wait, it's Pride Month? Yeah, baby, June 1st. Hi, Devin. Thank you for the 3 roses, sweetie. Thank you. How are you? Happy Monday. How are you? How's everyone's Monday going? Hopefully pretty decent. Want a good start to the week? We would like a good start to everybody's week. Yes, we would. Ugh. But yeah, so then, I guess the part I've been confused about is, like, there's, like, this YouTuber who's investigating the Lego scandal thing, right? And then, like, he tried to, like, do this raffle thing and tried to, like, get it that way, and it seemed like he was doing it kind of a smart, legal workaround.
He was trying to circumnavigate a long, drawn-out court proceeding, because he wanted it to get taken to court, but he was trying to do it in a way that wouldn't fucking make him die in legal fees.
Okay.
So, essentially, if they sue him versus him bring a legal thing to them, he's able to circumnavigate a lot of legal fees.
Okay, so he wants them to sue him.
Yes.
Okay.
So then in court, he can try to bring everything to light.
Interesting.
And so, he was doing a lot of interesting tactics to try to get this happening. But again, it seems like they have the police force of that area just kind of in tow.
Okay.
So, yeah, he had to, like, go to Mexico in the end.
What?
Yeah, he had to fucking flee in order to not get arrested.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, that is wild! I didn't know that part! Had to freaking flee? Freaking crazy. Alright, you know what? We're gonna watch Critical's videos on this. I'm curious now. Haven't had water yet today. Girl! Drink some water. Right now. Everybody. Take a big swig of water. Do it now. Hydration. You know what water does for you. You've taught a science class. Everybody, take a big swig of water. Right now. Do it right now. Don't make me get angry. I'm gonna get angry. Everybody drink. Hydrate yourself right now. The cat girl demands it. I didn't have ice cream since second, and I'm craving more. Slurp on that water. That's right. Guzzle. Guzzle that water down. Hydrate yourself. Hi, Inferno. Also, slight correction. The people who originally made the deal were fired. Oh, because they wanted to move after all the Legos were sold. Then corporate said they don't do cosign deals, which they do. And the YouTuber took them to small claims. He won, then they shut down the store to avoid paying. Fuck off! That's insane! I hate that companies can just do that. They can just dissolve their company, so they just, we just don't have to pay anymore. Tee-hee-hee.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those stories that at
Justice my buns.
The end of it all, it's going to be a documentary. Because there's just so many insane parts that move around in this story.
Yeah, you know, I hope dude makes a bunch of money off that docu then. Sue me, bro. Watch it on stream, please. I shall. The Lego situation, yes, that is what we are discussing. Do it! Just do it! I'm in a warehouse. I haven't had a chance to drink. Well, do it! Do it now! I started work today. I also quit, too. What do you mean? No! Why? Were the conditions that horrible? What happened? What happened? I haven't heard shit about this Lego stuff, so this is interesting. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. We're gonna pull it up. I'm unemployed. Ayy. Join the crowd. Join the club. Alright.
What I did was I helped out Parfait the other day.
Yeah.
And I just applied to a shit zillion jobs for Parfait.
Though, he signed me up for frickin' waitress and barista jobs. Look, I will sell my soul back to retail. I will work with kids if need be. Happily work with animals. I will not work with people's food. People get psychotic over their food. I won't do it. I won't do it. The only job you cannot get me to work, working with people's food. Nope. No siree, Bob. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Alright. Read those chats for me, producer.
So let's see. Let's see.
So,
Watch on stream, please.
Right
Like,
here,
okay.
right, yeah.
I'm in a warehouse. I haven't had a chance to drink. I started to work today. Okay, yeah. But yeah, what happened, Inferno?
Yeah,
I don't think you haven't followed up.
Yeah, what happened? What happened? Moist critical. Hopefully these... Okay. Let's see. Luckily, this will give producer and I a chance to eat our foods, too.
Because, yeah, the problem is that this seems like a multiple thing.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Oh god, there is like a bunch.
Yeah,
okay.
I think a more concise version of this story might be if you go to Philip DeFranco. He had a segment where he talked about the start and finish of it, unless there's been any updates. Which it seems like maybe there is, because freaking 3 days ago, 1 day ago, 22 hours ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But it might, at least the Philip DeFranco section might at least give you, like, the most of the gist.
It's just because, yeah, his videos are long, man. Usually, Moist puts out short videos, but we're talking 35 minutes, 21 minutes, an hour? 37 minutes? Ooh. Oh, yeah. And then 13 minutes. Jesus.
Yeah, so hold on. I think Phil will be...
Okay, why are you pulling up on your phone? I'm pulling up on the computer.
Yeah, I was just going to see if I could find the title for you.
That's alright, it'll be one of the most recent ones. Literally, right here. Second episode.
Yep.
Alright. We gonna pull it up on Philip DeFranco.
And it should hopefully be time-stamped.
Oh, this was from 4 days ago, though. This isn't relevant anymore.
I mean, it'll give you It'll give you the start.
Okay, well then we'll go to like the police one after.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, kids. Hooey. Right, producer.
I was the only trainer, had stuff that was messed up by previous workers. Put me on to...
Whoa!
Whoa.
Okay. You. Chill. Don't look at me like that with those airplane ears. You know what you did. Calm down.
Yeah.
Freaking wild.
Had stuff that was messed up for previous workers, put onto me to fix. Again, first day. Barely taught the basics. Definitely understaffed. Had a lot to do a lot of things. Employees seemed annoyed that I didn't know stuff that were supposed to teach me. They wanted me to do stuff in the back and help clients as a trainee. Yeah.
Stop him.
Have they gotten dinner?
No, but they had lunch at 2 o'clock. Wild. I mean, obviously just give him dinner if he's going to be like this, but ugh. It is the principal, you know?
Yep. The pal back in principal.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah.
Putting this on. We're putting this on. Though, oh, freaking TikTok's probably going to give me issues. TikTok likes to give me issues when I do this kind of stuff. Cause TikTok is a butt. A booty, 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 booty butt. The bootiest of butts. That TikTok butt is so booty. Booty. Booty.
Yeah, you can go ahead and start.
Alright, I'm trying. I ain't waiting for you. You ain't special. But yeah, in front of God, sweetie, I'm sorry, that sucks. Wait, there's a creator called Jay the Frog who made shorts about it. That's right, we'll watch Phil, and then we'll go from there. I had to sort through over 1,000 pictures, school pictures, because it's a photo studio. It was being rushed to finish it all from between 9 to 12. What the heck? That's ridiculous. Alright.
$1,000 Lego scandal is literally one of the
Let me know if y'all can
iciest
hear
things I've
this.
ever seen. The Nazi misogyny situation that you might not be aware of is getting even worse. And we've got huge news on Trump's gerrymandering wars. We're talking about all of that on today's brand new Philip DeFranco show.
It's the first segment, so don't worry.
News, so buckle up hit
It's
that
the
like button. Let's
first
just jump into it,
segment.
starting with
La, la,
this.
la,
Because
la,
we have
la,
got to
la,
talk
la.
about what may be the greatest YouTube conspiracy
Can y'all hear?
of the decade. You've got corporate Lego thieves, vigilante YouTubers, legal battles, police raids, even the Mormon church is involved. And it all starts with
Why
one of
is
the
it-
biggest
why is
Lego
always the
collections
Mormon
in the
church?
entire
Why are the
world.
Mormons
So meet
always
the main guy
involved?
behind the story, Brian Mansell.
What is it with the
Brian says that
Mormons?
his dad, he began collecting Star Wars Lego sets in the early 2000s. He's been racking them up for some 20 years until he had a collection worth up to $200,000.
Also,
Then,
back
in November
hurts.
of
I had to
2023,
bend
with his
down
dad suffering from health
to laminate
complications,
pictures
Brian
for some
decides, hey, it's
god-awful
time to sell the
reason.
Legos. And so he goes to a franchise Lego store in Salem, Kaiser, Oregon. It's called Bricks
All right.
Minifigs, and he signs a consignment agreement with its owner, Crystal Law Gorman. According to the contract, and this
Let
was
me know if
reviewed
y'all
by
can
the
hear.
Salem Business Journal, while Brian would retain full ownership over the Lego sets, Bricks and Minifigs, they'd sell them out of its store, giving Brian 65% of the proceeds. So then here's where it gets complicated, right? Because 1 year later, Gorman was planning to leave the country, so she reached out to Bricks and Minifigs corporate office. And both sides of that exchange, they have wildly different accounts of what happened next. Corporate's chief executive, Amin McNeff, he claims that Gorman wanted to close the store, but he told her that wasn't an option. She then becomes uncooperative, and he terminates the franchise agreement. And since according to him, Gorman owed corporate some $200,000, that allowed him to seize the store's assets to pay off her debts. But in Gorman's telling the story, she says she wanted to sell the store, not just close it, but corporate seized it immediately, then threatened her, wouldn't let her conduct an inventory, and then forced her out the same night. And she also disputes that $200,000 debt and argues that corporate used it as a pretext to take the entire store. But either way, for Brian, he says that the issue for him was that all the Lego sets that he legally owned were still lining the store's shelves. And so then with all this,
okay.
Gorman releasing what she claims is video footage from the store in which you can hear her telling a corporate representative about Brian's agreement, and you have the rep replying that the store's new owners will take it over.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that kind of stuff.
So Brian, he then reportedly sends a letter to the store's new owners, canceling the agreement, demanding the money that he was owed, and asking for any unsold Lego sets back. According to Brian, the new owners denied any knowledge of that agreement.
Wait, question. The YouTuber, is this the same dude with the Legos?
No, he gets involved because the guy that originally had the Legos kept running into issues, and then once the YouTuber caught wind of that story, they were trying to help out and figure shit out.
So wait, who then fled to Mexico?
The YouTuber.
What the fuck? That's insane.
Because he was the one that kept pushing it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Alright, that's wild. Is there still soup?
Yeah, there's still a little soup.
Heck yeah.
Corporate told him to take it up with Gorman. But of course, he was like, what are you talking about? Gorman doesn't own the store anymore. You guys own it, and you have my Legos. But I'm also claiming that this is what happened when he argued with the corporate rep about it.
The guy just looks at me, crosses his arms, and goes, "Let me tell you what's going to happen if we go to court."
And so that is where YouTuber Ben Schneider, also known as Ben, comes in. And Ben's known for these investigative projects where he puts on spy glasses and goes into place like the Church of Scientology or Bikini Manor, like the haunted house attraction accused of abuse that Hulu turned into a documentary. And well, his latest project is actually to get Brian his Legos back. But that turned out to be so much more complicated than he ever could have imagined. And I want to preface here just by saying so much of this story that we have is only through Ben's point of view up to this point. So just keep that in mind. But first, he went to the local Bricks and Minifig store, but the manager there told him to go to corporate. So then he goes to corporate headquarters, but they
So
tell
do we
him
even
to
know where
talk
the
to
Legos
store
are?
owner. So he then goes back to the store and he
I don't know. How about we watch the story and you'll find out?
Okay, I'm trying to give reasons to pause the video because you're supposed to pause the videos when you watch other people's content.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so it's almost as if banter is a good thing in this situation, producer.
I believe at a certain point they find out that a lot of the Legos are still like in the store.
Okay.
But of course that was before I think they shuttered the store in order to avoid shit.
I'm talking like after all that though.
After all that, I'm not sure.
tells him what corporate said, but the manager accuses him of harassment, calls the police.
Also, Inferno, can you hear the video, sweetie?
He wants to talk to the store's owner, Josh Johnson, directly, but he doesn't have the guy's phone number, so he gets a little creative. Right, because in Ben's mind, the Bricks and Minifigs employees were brainwashed, so he decided to create what he called his own Lego cult by brainwashing an employee to join his side. And to pull this off, he had his friend Victor pose as a famous YouTuber who was filming a big video at the store.
Interesting.
Victor, we're going to Bricks and Minifigs. Let's go!
So Victor set up a fake competition, then invited the employee who won it to accept her award.
You're the Lego Queen! Yes, she's the Lego Queen!
Okay, then he's also done a raffle too, so he's done a couple things like this.
And for getting her trust, they asked her about Brian's Legos.
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
We think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata timestamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
Damn, they even lied to the employees. Okay.
Showed me one of them.
I think they only wanted to offer Ben $20K for what was remaining. That's wild. Because it was like $200K, which was left or something, right? Oh. God, I hate the type of editing in YouTube videos.
Wait. Oh, it's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my god. You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
And lastly,
Damn.
she apparently gave him the owner's
That's
doctor's
rough.
phone number, so they called him up. But he denied having any knowledge of the Legos and argued that the co-assignment contract had nothing to do with him because he wasn't the one who signed it. And so Ben's next move was to take
Yeah, but if
bricks
you
and
got
minifigs
sold
to
the
court.
store,
But he
then
says
it
that
does
doing the
become
normal
your
way
problem,
would
my
have
guy.
been prohibitively expensive. So instead, he did it the abnormal way, baiting bricks and minifigs into suing him so that the company would cover the upfront cost of going to court. And his
Okay.
method was to create his own business, steal their brand name, and make it seem like he changed the tagline to "We steal from old people." But
Is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire
Amazing.
time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words bricks and minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name. So
Alright.
I'm just allowed to do this.
Alright. Interesting. I like it. I can dig it.
Fun, cute little idea. I do like. I question like how lost in the weeds you end up getting, where it's like it starts to be about, you know, a company brand name, and then you bring up all this other shit that's semi unrelated. But I guess it's the thing of like you have to maybe the idea is like they take him to court by it's like we steal from old people, we don't do that. This is defamation. And then he says, within reasonable doubt, that I can say that you steal from old people because of all this bullshit you've done.
Yeah. You see? What an interesting point to bring up.
Yeah.
Now that you've opened that door, let's just slide in there with some evidence that you have stolen from old people.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that's like the mental...
The logic behind it.
The
Okay.
logic behind the
Alright.
lawsuit.
No, yeah, I can get behind that. I can dig the logic. They're thinking with their noodles, that's
Yep.
for sure.
That the name is bricks and minifigs, but that's really just the tagline of our company. And our
But yeah,
company
can you
name
guys
is actually
hear?
We Steal From Old People.
Oh,
It's
loud and
bricks
clear.
and
Okay,
minifigs.
awesome.
They
Thank
don't take a thing.
you.
So over the course of this video, he comes up with a number of schemes to try and take this company to court, including creating a lottery to give away some of Brian's
There's the
Legos,
lottery.
planning to
Okay.
vandalize a store with fake signs and banners, tricking the manager into a contract that says she owes him $5,000 for each time she called the cops on him, which is
I love
by
what
this point.
I love what he did for
Deepfaking a
Ben,
fake
but God, I
apology
hate the
video
type of
Brian
editing in
explaining
YouTube
the
videos. Yeah, what was it? We watched a not a Pokimane, it was a Valkyrie video.
She was doing something with Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, and it was like I thought it was a fun concept, it was a fun idea, but it was just something about the way it's so modern YouTuber
She was like narrating it, right? But she was making it sound like, oh man, what were we gonna do if this fell through? It was really time for him to get his shit together.
yeah,
it was-
just overly dramatized and just heavily overly narrated.
And it was just like, girl, goddamn, first off, your tone is not matching the quote-unquote severity of this moment. But also, can we just not, please? Can we not, please?
So yeah, it's like nothing specifically against Valkyrie, unless there's some shit I don't know about. But it was just, I did not like the editing.
Yeah, Mr. Beast editing style, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it too.
legal loophole by having Brian split the ownership of the Legos 10 different ways so that the store can be taken to a small claims court 10 different times. And actually that last trick is what finally worked. The store seems to do everything in its power to dodge getting served, but once it does, they just don't respond to the lawsuits. And it looks like that results in a bunch of summary judgments, but when they go to collect, the store's been closed down. At which point, Ben claims that this is just the latest scheme by the owners to avoid liability and keep the Legos. And that is where the first video ends. And after all of this, Ben claims that he was swatted by police, and if everything up until now already did not sound like a spy movie, brace yourself. Because he posted part 2
I
on
got
his
swatted?
Patreon where he claims that the police and the Mormon church are essentially colluding with one another.
Oh my
to protect
God.
people. And so we bought it to see what he's actually claiming went down here. And again, and I stress this, keep this in mind, that all of this is Ben's presentation of the events. But it begins with him trying to personally sue Josh and Brandon Best, the other owner of that franchise Bricks and Minifigs location. To do that, the court tells Ben that he needs to first demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing. So they first track down Josh at his house, they stake it out, they monitor him before then confronting him. So they go to the corporate office and they say they kind of want to give him one last chance to make everything right, but the employees, they call the cops. Ben and his team leave, they then drive back to Josh's house, except footage shows
I feel like
cops
Lego
arriving
is going to
there,
step
too.
in,
Just
like
the way they
how
find themselves
Ferrari
stuck.
steps in when you customize a Rari. Wait,
Wait,
does
what?
the Ferrari company attack you if you trick out a Ferrari?
Hi, Toma. We watching the Philip DeFranco discuss the whole like Lego brick situation.
The Lego conspiracy.
Yeah.
Is putting a bad reputation on their name if they're not, even if not involved.
It's true because it's
Yeah.
their brand name. But yeah, wait, what's the thing about Ferraris?
Yeah. Or like people tricking out their Ferraris into a way that it makes it unsafe, and then they gotta do legal action because it's like, well, if the fucking car explodes or wrecks, people are gonna start thinking that Ferraris are unsafe.
Hi,
when it's actually
Juan.
your modifications that made it so.
I feel like more car companies would do that then, though, if that was actually like people are not allowed to customize it. That's why so many people get Lambos. Fascinating.
Huh.
Didn't know that. How are you? We're good. How are you, Juan? How's your Monday going, sweetie? Oh no, the CEO themselves threatened to draw it out in court if they sued big.
Like the CEO of Lego.
Yeah, wait, what? You didn't mention that?
Yeah, because that's like, I don't know if that happened later or if we just haven't gotten to that part of the story yet.
No. Keep in mind, this Philip DeFranco video was 4 days ago.
Yeah.
So if that happened anywhere.
There may be developments since then, which it looks like there have been.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he did mention that. Well, not the CEO, but at least the owner
Yeah.
did mention, basically told him, it's like, look, if you try to take us to court, we will draw it out as long as possible just to fucking make you have to deal with it longer and pay more.
Yeah. They're so shitty. Like, just, ugh.
So yeah, they did mention at least that part.
Stopped by the cops again, and the cops claim that they didn't fully stop at a stop sign, but Ben says that's a complete lie. He even plays footage that he later obtained from the
Dead
police
now,
dash
got
cam
his
that
Ferrari
essentially
taken
shows
away
them
because of
coming
that.
to
Crazy.
Also,
Wow.
Either way, this interaction, it goes kind of how you think it would by this point. It devolves into talking about the Lego situation before the cops let the group go. And at this point, Ben really starts hammering in this idea that whatever the cops are doing here, it's meant to protect these men. That also does not appear to stop them. Ben then tracks down Brandon next, and Brandon also calls the cops, who hand Ben a trespass notice, but again, let him go. And then this is where the whole Mormon aspect of it apparently comes into play, with Ben saying that he discovers both Josh and Brandon are Mormon, so he
Of
wrote some
course.
members of the
All right,
church
there
to
it
talk to
is.
them. Right after that, they're stopped by the cops again. And according to Ben, someone reported them for having heroin. With police searching
What
his car
the
for 2
heck?
hours, Ben saying he has to undergo multiple drug searches, but ultimately the cops don't find anything. They are eventually let go, and long story short, their lawsuits are approved, so they go to serve the papers. Except the cops are called again. Twice. And the second time, the cops actually offer to go serve Brandon the papers themselves, but a few minutes later, they bring them back to Ben and they claim they're fake. And for Ben,
Oh my
this is really where
God.
a lot of the collusion claims start coming together. Because Ben hasn't even moved from his spot, and now police start coming up again for a third time, and they take the papers from Josh again.
Thank you
With
for
Ben
the
also playing
hydration.
body cam footage that he says he obtained through legal requests, where you can hear an official telling these cops the papers are legit. But after that
Brandon
call,
looks like the
cops
villain in a spin-off Star Wars series.
Yeah, I feel it. So, okay. So, they legally get the papers. Now they're trying to be like, oh, the papers are fake.
So yeah, first they try to serve them the papers, they stop them, but then they offer to serve the papers
Themselves, and then they come back being like, nah, these are fake.
Yeah, and then they try, and now they're trying to take his papers. They're trying to take it
someone
from him.
said, but someone said they were real. Hold on. He said that someone said, take the papers from Ben again.
again. With Ben also playing body cam footage that he says he obtained through legal requests, where you can hear an official telling these cops the papers are legit. But after that call,
okay, so yeah, the cops now know though these are legit papers though.
Yeah, because again, it's suspicious that they were about to be cool with serving it, and then all of a sudden they turned around and decided against it.
Yeah.
They brought it back because the guy didn't want them. The cops said it themselves.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, he didn't want them. Yeah, no one wants to get subpoenaed, bro. No one wants to get served. You can't just say, oh, I don't want it though. I don't feel like it. Like, are you kidding me? Cough, cough. Also, Brendan donated a hefty amount, of course. Well, no, so, fun fact, if you're part of the Mormon Church, you have to donate 10% of your, wages, your living, to the Mormon Church, like, every month. Every paycheck, like, 10% of your paycheck goes to the Mormon Church. That's why the...
Which is,
why the Mormon Church has more...
money than God.
Yes, sorry, jeez, hiccups.
Also,
that's thanks to fucking Stephanie Meyer.
Yeah,
Her
Twilight.
Twilight. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's also like that's like explicitly also what cults do.
No, yeah, because gee, it's almost as if wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Scientology versus Mormon Battle of Creeds, honestly. Ugh.
Arrest Ben, and according to his team, they didn't give him any reason as to why. And while he's eventually released, he never really dives into the details here. But also, this is where Ben goes all in on another front. He reveals that in an earlier call with Brian alleged that the cops are part of the Mormon community, with Brian saying, quote, they're like a huge clan that takes care of each other. And Ben outright claims
clan, huh?
Don't like that word.
Yeah. Criminals, as he calls them. As he's at the end of his rope at this point, feeling like that the only thing that he has the power to do anymore is just kind of raise the money for Brian directly and wash his hands of it. So he sets up a GoFundMe, and as he is hanging a banner for it at the place where he is staying in Utah, guess who shows up? And it ain't Joseph Smith. Surprise, surprise, it is the cops. They ask one of Ben's team to hand over his phone. He hands it to the officer. And according to Ben in the footage in the video, as that team member goes to lock it, the cops try to snatch it from him before he can. That's also when the officer starts cuffing and arresting that team member. He's then taken away, interrogated, and as the team's waiting to see what happens next, police then descend on the house where they're staying, guns drawn. The cops yelling at Ben, don't move like that, but the footage appears to show Ben standing pretty still when he's grabbed, and Ben here actually claims that his shoulders got dislocated by that whole maneuver. As for how the police were able to enter the house, they obtained a warrant to search for stolen Legos, with Ben noting that at one point previously, Josh has even threatened to accuse him of this.
They got a warrant to search for stolen Legos. Ooh, I hope every one of these twats gets what's coming to them. So when the sun goes down. Wait, what, Inferno?
Since this is his second arrest, the cops
I think we're making a reference to sundown towns.
Oh, okay.
Don't go there. Don't do it. Playing it in their faces at this point.
Yeah.
Without bail until days later, a judge dismisses that request. But then, as soon as he's released, he realizes that there's another warrant out for his arrest, and he's been listed as a physical threat to Josh. And so I kid you not, this guy ends the video by saying that he's fled to Mexico so the Utah police cannot get him because otherwise he could face up to 5 years behind bars. So after all of that crazy, this is where we are right now. You have a lot of online outrage over this whole thing. Bricks and Minifigs responded by saying this is all a complex business dispute reduced to edited social media clips, claiming Bricks and Minifigs was not a party to the unauthorized Salem consignment agreement. You got Ben promising a part 3. So while we wait to see what happens next, I have to pass the question off to you. What are your thoughts here? Thoughts, opinions, reactions, takes, any and all? I would love to hear from you.
That's scary. Honestly, that's really scary.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Ugh.
But yeah, so that is the broad gist of what has happened.
Yeah.
I think there's been little updates like like the police force have their own statement.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
of course.
I'm sure it is.
Sure, it holds up well.
Yeah.
This is from 22 hours ago.
So yeah, that's his most recent video on it.
So we'll see.
It's a 37-minute video.
Yeah, I know. We won't watch it all, but we'll watch a little bit of it. Ugh.
Bro is locked into this story.
Yeah, even more unhinged craziness in this huge Lego scandal with Bricks and Minifigs has just unfolded. The Utah Police Department that was responsible for a lot of the inexplicably hostile and ridiculous behavior that we talked about yesterday with part 2 from Reckless Ben's investigation, that police department has now sent forth its softest gesture to try and explain their side of things and justify a lot of what's now been put into the public eye.
Public
and
eye.
This guy is so soft-spoken, it is very difficult to even hear him in the first place. This guy must have just had his fucking
Most exciting
tonsils
Lego
removed.
news in years. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, what was the most interesting set that's been released recently?
I think they put out a One Piece pirate ship Lego set, so that was cool.
Yeah, it was like a whole like bunch of like different like One Piece things. I'll just use this silly.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't keep up with the bit of Lego news I remember seeing was on my Instagram. Like, somebody had designed a Kingdom Hearts Lego set to make it look like Hollow Bastion, like a part of Hollow Bastion, and they were like, guys, you guys gotta go like give your signatures to it, because like if it gets enough signatures and we send it into like the Lego company, they might like actually like make it. And it did. It like blew past 100,000 signatures, I want to say, or something like that. So there was definitely interest, which was pretty cool.
So, I'm just giving you fair warning. It's going to be hard to hear it, but what you can hear is all the bullshit that he's dribbling out. And it's so interesting because there have been numerous opportunities now for Bricks and Minifigs and now the American Fork Police Department here to actually start debunking things if there is another side to this, if everyone is being misled by Bin's videos and it's like manipulated footage and out of context to make them all look bad. It's all like this.
It is wild, right? In a situation like this, where especially the story has just gone so public, why not be forthcoming if you actually want to like save face at all, you know?
Yeah, I have no idea. We're getting a Lego that looks like a Pokemon card.
Ooh,
like it just
cool.
looks like the Pokemon is coming out of the card.
Ah, that's really cool.
Why hasn't Bricks and Minifigs been able to issue a response that is trustworthy? Their last response had multiple lies in it that are provably incorrect, especially in regards to the consignment. And there's now been two
that's
instances
wild.
of the Bricks and Minifigs top brass going on live stream to try and defend and justify their actions, and it's been a fumble. That has been a fucking floundering of the ages there.
It always
They
astounds
haven't
me
been
how
able to
easily
explain-
people are, or how quick people are to lying, when it's like, dude, we have you on film
Yeah.
saying this thing. Saying the exact opposite. Why are you lying? Ugh. Like, it just looks like Pokemon. Okay, I read that. Yeah, I don't get it.
Or debunk any of the claims here or anything. And again, their official statement was littered with lies that are easily provably wrong. So, Bricks and Minifigs hasn't been able to defend themselves with any evidence or proof, and now the American Fork Police Department comes forward and also can't do that either, telling multiple lies that are immediately provably wrong. So all of the evidence, the actual evidence being provided, is solely from Ben. That is the only place where you can actually, with your own eyes and ears, see and hear what's been going on. From Bricks and Minifigs and now the police department, the American Fork Police Department, they're...
Which is the problem is everything, that's all the only place that all of this is coming from. So it's like there's no actual evidence to speak for itself. So it is the thing of like, this could all be bias from the YouTuber's part, right? Like, we are only getting his perspective. He could be biasing all of this, kind of thing. But it is like the thing of...
I feel like the original guy, though, the actual owner of the Legos, also posted a story first, though.
Yeah, but it's like, I could see them spinning it where it's like, okay, well, this is a guy doing stuff for content, doing stuff for clicks, so he's making a bunch of shit up. But because, you know, he's the only source for his side of the story, and there's no just, like, paper trail of physical evidence, it definitely probably makes it more difficult. Obviously, like, the whole sum of everything makes it pretty damning that it's like, no, these guys are obviously in the wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how... if the legal side of things will eventually turn in their favor.
Defense is, trust us. You just have to take our word for it. It's all hoopla. They're manipulating.
It's not even
things.
all of Bricks
If
and
that's the
Minifigs,
case,
it's just the
then
one
prove
Brandon
your
owns.
side.
Yeah.
Show us the whole thing that apparently throws everything else out of whack from Ben's side. they haven't been able to. This little rat here from Bricks and Minifigs, the CEO, like I mentioned, has even come forward on stream to try and address all of it and garner sympathy and try and explain that they're in the right and Ben's in the wrong. It's all stalking and harassment over nothing. And he's been unable to prove any of his claims. He just keeps falling back on,
trust me, bro,
and weird and harassing about it, that kind of thing. If the evidence is on Bricks and Minifig's side and the police department side, why can't they provide it and show it? Why is their defense always just take us at our word when their word has meant literally nothing? Yeah, here I haven't watched the police department's video on it yet.
Okay, that explains why.
It's literally just his stream.
He's jumping around. Okay, no, he starts watching it soon. Though, quick segue. Charles, Charlie, how are you? God, how are you? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed in Kojima about this whole thing. I know we're talking about the Lego scandal right now, but this is beyond disappointing that Kojima would ever stoop that low. So he could work with freaking, what is it, Prada?
Yeah.
It's Prada. Like, oh, God. This is why I hate big fashion brands. They're all so dumb. Prada. 'Tis I indeed three Lord and Savior.
The Lord and Savior.
The Lord and Savior. Well, welcome in. How's your Monday going?
Can you save us from AI slop?
Yeah, please. Save us from the data centers.
I'll pull it up.
Ugh.
Oh God, you can barely hear him.
Yeah.
Brother, you mind turning up the volume? Holy, it's actual ASMR. Wow. I cannot really hear him. Why is he whispering? Are his parents asleep in the next room? What is this?
I'd like to address the members of our American Fork and Cedar Hills community.
Oh yeah, that's like impossible here.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That have been presented in a way that calls into question some of the actions.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, also we're at peak content slop now. We're watching a video of a guy watching a video.
Look, we're trying to get educated on the subject, you know? But alright, yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to hear that. I don't want to have to sit through
30 minutes of a guy whispering.
A whisper, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, it's not even us, it's the guy talking. He just is like...
Yeah, that wasn't us. That was literally...
He's doing like...
Critical's video was also, like, not registering the sound.
He's doing like a soft MJ impression. I just gotta talk and whisper like this.
The whisper voice. Oh, but interesting. I feel bad for the YouTuber who had to flee to Mexico. I hope that cat's okay.
Oh.
I hope Kitty's okay.
I'm pretty sure the author of JJB made art for a fashion brand without using AI. Do better, Kojima.
Yeah, everyone should. Everyone made art and fashion without AI until, like, what, 2-3 years ago? People can still do it.
Yeah.
And I'm just, oh my God.
Yeah, and it's like, I think that you could have slopped still, but just not AI slopped together a video of similar quality as that AI thing that he threw together.
No.
Because it's fucking just 1950s retro fucking garbage where it's like, the point is it looks like garbage.
Yeah.
You don't have to try that hard. So yeah. Balenciaga definitely ruined fashion.
I mean, they all have. Let's be real.
Yeah, just for me, high fashion just isn't it. It's like I do like the idea of like wearing clothes that you think you look good in. So it's like I'm not like opposed to fashion in general as a concept.
High fashion is like couture, you know. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you,
But yeah, just these fucking brand name bullshits.
Yeah, no, I'm so grateful. I've literally never given a crap about brand names before. Even when I was younger, I don't care about, like, you know, Dooney and Burke,
Yeah.
Coach, Prada, Gucci. I don't care about any of that stuff. And especially now that it's pretty much proven that it's like, yeah, actual, like, rich people don't buy these brands.
Yeah.
They don't like these brands. They buy, like, super, super niche, like, indie stuff, you know? Because, you know, it's more one of a kind.
Yeah, I find, like, even just, like, J fashion or, like, tech wear more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, I just... The herd mentality on brands is honestly disgusting. Especially because, like, these brands are so sick that, you know, just like with everything, right? They make... Insurance would pay out for, like, destroyed products, so, like, anything they don't need anymore or want, they just, like, destroy it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, they're the nice employees that don't actually cut the purses to ribbons and stuff to then just throw it, you know, on a heap.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. It's all a scam. High brand fashion shit like this is a scam made by the bourgeois who don't even wear that stuff themselves.
But yeah, the main thing, and this is the thing that, it's like a tip that I know, but I need to actually, like, capitalize on more, is accessorizing.
Yeah. Accessories are your friend.
Yeah. Like, I was thinking about it specifically recently, because, shout-outs to a channel called Mr. Gigi.
Mr. Gigi!
He's a YouTuber. If you haven't seen Mr. Gigi's videos, he does good stuff.
He's got, like,
he's a
at
good
least,
guy.
like, 2 channels or something.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, look, we were watching one of his videos, and I was just noticing that I'm like, I felt like he looked good, and it was just the thing of like, he was wearing a very plain outfit. It was just literally a button-up black shirt, but it was short-sleeved.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just the fact that, you know, he had a necklace, a bracelet, a watch, multiple different rings that just kind of like tied the look together.
Yeah, that's how we
made it look good.
It's like it's a, you know, it's a whole fit. It's a whole rigmarole.
Yeah. A Puma shirt is worth like 4 Monster cases. That's a lot of Monster I can drink.
That is a lot of Monster, indeed.
It's TikTok.
What do you mean?
It's like, look like it's like, there's stuff like underneath.
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind. That looked weird. Anyways.
He's losing his mind.
That's true, but for different reasons.
Not a huge fan of that.
Yep. But yeah, my other problem is it's like I always want to branch out when it comes to like facial hair kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just wish it was like a video game where I can do the slider of just see a bunch of different options on my face.
Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you.
Before I commit to it, because you shave your face once to try to look at it, and then you're like, oh, well, this one sucks. Time to shave it all off and wait a month or so and try again.
Only time I kind of for brands is when it comes to watches and basic watches. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a watch because, like, I don't know, at least a watch is a bit more functional in the terms of, you know, active machinery parts, you know, working.
Yeah, it's like the thing of like, for a watch, you maybe want to spend a little bit more money just so it's a good quality watch that's gonna last you.
Yep.
It's not gonna immediately fall apart on you.
Yeah. Purses and shoes and stuff like that, no shit's given. None whatsoever.
Because yeah, I would like a watch. Not like a crazy watch, but I think I'd like a watch.
Yeah. Watch. What's up with that watch? Like I would get for a Casio watch. Alright. I don't know watch brands. Don't know watch brands. We actually fuck up the lineup for beards, so you gotta, oh god, yeah, you gotta go goatee. Funny enough, I remember when I was younger, my mom had gotten this one watch from Nordstrom's. So, you know, like a bit more on the higher end of a department store, but she got this watch was like on sale for like $20. It looked like almost identical to this like super fancy, stupid, expensive watch that when we were on a vacation, we went into a watch store and my mom was wearing that watch, and the guy who worked at the watch store looked at my mom's watch and said, "Oh, I love your insert really expensive watch brand name here." And my mom was like, "Oh, thank you." And of course, me and my mom knew that this was the Nordstrom's $20 watch.
Yeah.
So we were just like fucking kikiing over that. Because we're like, yo, even the dude who works around these watches all day could not tell the difference between a $20 watch and a multiple $100 watch.
What is... Okay, hold on. You need to tell everyone, your, back alley van bootleg bag story.
Oh, I mean, we got a couple of those. We're gonna go into ads soon though, so some people won't be able to be here, so we'll wait on that one. But yeah, no, we got a bunch of those, honestly. Cause mom liked her knockoffs that we could get in Chinatown, man.
We
gotta wait.
Saw a watch that can be turned into a transformer. It was the coolest shit ever.
Yo.
I would have sold it on the spot for $10,000.
Jeez.
What is it? It's a thing of like, I think I would prefer a watch that you know has hands, like your classic style watch.
Yeah.
But there's a part of me that would still want a digital watch, at least in the sense because I work with kids.
So you can easily quickly
so I can
see.
easily show them. I'm like try to convey a sense of time to them. Of like, you see this. When that hits 11, that's when playtime is. Because I think for some kids, I have an issue where it's like they're like, but I want playtime now.
Yeah.
And so I've had semi-success when I tell them it's like, no, we are incapable of going to playtime until that clock hand hits that.
Yeah. Yeah. Then just gotta teach them.
Yeah.
You just gotta teach the kids about the clocks and the times. Just one of those concepts we all gotta learn. Right, Miss Tricia? Well, your brother could learn these concepts of time and waiting and patience. Oh, how it would be different. Oh, how it would be different. Very slow Monday today. Hi, Max. How are you? Happy Monday. Yeah, of course, sweetheart. Don't see why not. The coolest watches are the ones that move when it senses your heartbeat. Fascinating. I only say that because I own one.
Hey!
Whoa!
Hello! Stop!
Whoa! Oh, my girly.
What was that about?
God, he's been a jerk today.
What's your problem? Not the litter boxes. I gave you food. What do you want?
Man.
What a jerk. Sorry, girly.
Cats, man. He sleeps all day just to wake up and become insano. A little wackadoodle insano. Why he's so snappy today? I have no idea. I'd like to know as well.
Yeah. And we wonder why she's so skittish all the time.
How do I join it? Oh, we're on the purple app.
No, he's trying to join your TikTok live, dear. He's trying to talk at you.
Oh,
we don't do that.
We don't do that. What? No. you joined the live by being in chat, silly.
Yeah.
What? I don't know you. You're a stranger. You're a stranger, dear. I don't know you. But yes, so the pizza is clawing. You okay?
Yeah, I had like a splinter.
Splinter?
Yeah.
Splinter?
Yeah.
Where are you picking up splinters from?
I don't know.
I just like talking about biscuits. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you
I
can.
still don't know you though, so
Yeah.
like.
You can regale us about biscuits in the
In
chat.
the chat, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, so growing up, we used to go up to New York City like every summer. And it was my mom's favorite thing for us to hit Chinatown and for her to, of course, find the bootleg purse ladies. And we would, of course, then purchase said bootleg purse. And so there was one time, I got multiple stories. So one story we got is, so we found them, of course, like on like one of the sidewalk areas, right? And so, of course, they keep their stash kind of like hidden away from the main street, though. So, we ended up. Whoa! What?
Okay. You're about to go in timeout.
Yeah, you might have to just go into like the room with him or something.
Yeah, we might have to go timeout.
But yeah, so producer's gonna go into the back with the baby. So. Ugh. But yeah, so we found the lady. She was taking us back to her like stash, right? And so in order to get there, we had to walk through this decently long back alley. So it's my dad, my mom, my brother, and myself. It's daytime. Keep in mind, it is daytime. But yeah, and so once we reach the end of the alley, a dude comes around with like giant sacks of bootleg, like, you know, like Gucci's and like Coaches and stuff, right? Trista ate his food or something. Nah, he always eats her food. She's a slow eater. He always bullies her for her food. And so yeah, so of course producer was like mortified when I told him that story. I'm like, what? It was daytime. This is normal. There was another time where the person we were doing business with had a van. And in the back of the van, just wall-to-wall bootleg purses. So my mom, of course, is gonna get in the van, and I'm like, I'm gonna get in with her. And so they have to start the car up in order for the back lights to turn on. So, of course, my mom was a little freaked out at that, but, like, the car didn't move. But my mom was like, look, your father's outside the car. He's gonna jump in front of the van if he needs to. Your father will jump in front of the van if he needs to. And so, yeah. So, my mom then proceeds to, of course, pick out her purse and haggle with the woman in the back of the van where all the purses are. You literally, woman and child getting a stranger's favorite goodies. I can't even remember. Free bag? Nah, free bootlegs. I can't even remember what my mom got. But, oh my god, that was... I can't remember. I think the same year... It was one of those years. We got back to our hotel, and this was the year we were staying at the Plaza. And we saw this one woman getting out of a taxi, literally multiple garbage bags filled with bootlegs. And this was like a blonde white woman who clearly looked like, you know, she was on like the upper class side. Because again, she's staying at the Plaza. This was not like, you know, this was like Bougeville, right? And so it was just so funny to see this white woman come out with these multiple trash bags filled with these bootleg, like, Coach purses and shit. Friggin' hilarious. Ugh. I'm gonna try to remember to season my spaghetti this time. Yes, please do. Seasoning. When you boil the spaghetti, salt in the water. It makes a difference. I like to put garlic powder and salt. Really just helps like cook the flavor into the noodles. It's good stuff. Do I have any salt? Uh-oh. I hope you do. Garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, and ground cinnamon. Ground cinnamon. Fascinating. the plaza. Is this in Vegas? No, this was in New York City. This was all in New York. I want to say, yeah, it's one of, like, Donald Trump's hotels, but please keep in mind, this was years ago. This was many years before he even, you know, became a politician. But yeah. So yeah. New York City, man, especially Chinatown. We got some good stories. Got some good stories. I remember the last time producer and I went into Chinatown. There's a woman walking around, being just like, she would of course go up to women, and she came up to me at some point and was like, "Do you like Coach? You like you like Gucci?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." No, I'm good, thank you though. You know, I gotta give them credit. Those women working to sell those bootlegs, you know? Good for them. Those women working to run their business. Cinnamon might add an odd choice for sketty. That's what I was thinking. Especially on top of, yeah, the garlic powder, good. Onion powder, good. Chili powder, I wouldn't. But, you know, a little kick can be nice. But yeah, cinnamon, I don't know. My mom's one friend was throwing bags away because bougie people are stupid like that. Oh my god. And I managed to yoink a Jimmy Choo. Oh man, I love Jimmy Choo. He's done like multiple things with like Sailor Moon, like official, like merch drops, like clothing drops and stuff for Sailor Moon. He put out the boots. Oh my god, he did like a shoe line for like a bunch of the Sailor Scouts. Oh, of course, these are like $500+ shoes. Gorgeous though. He also did a team up with Love and Deep Space, actually, where it was a dress. It was like a whole outfit, right? But it was like a dress with the shoes and like earrings. Unstable internet connection. What you talking about? Marvs, hello! Thank you for the heart me. How are you? Only the best. Aw, thank you. How are you? How's your Monday? But yeah, no, I love me Jimmy Choo. I love me some Jimmy Choo. He's got that good stuff. Oh. I love Chinatown or Chinese stores in general. You can find anything just with a different name. It's true. No, you won't get Gillette razors, but you will get Jill's razors. They're practically the same. Oh no, yeah, for sure. Especially because, you know, fun fact, the reason why all these, you know, people, all these kind of bootleg stuff are made in China, or in Chinatown, is because all the bases of these purses and stuff are made in China. What they do, though, after they make essentially the whole purse in China, is they send it to, like, France or where the fuck ever, so that, like, brands like Louis Vuitton and, like, Coach and stuff and, like, Coco Chanel, they can then sew the brand name inside of the purse. And then that's it. Most of these big brands only end up attaching the logo on themselves, but they get the base of the bag from Chinese factories. So yeah, that's why bouge and brand name stuff is just all a scam. They're just buying nice purses and selling them at ridiculous freaking markups just so they can add their logo, their brand logo, onto the inside of the purse. It's my normal taco mix. I just like using it. I've even used it for mac and cheese. Interesting. Alright. It's like a small little purse with glitter and sparkles. But man, it's pretty. Oh, I bet. Ooh, I bet. Odd part Not him saying he wants to put it in bread. 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 My mom loves bootleg perfumes. Oh yeah, dupes. Dupe perfumes are so easy to come by. Cause it's like, really, a lot of the time with perfumes, you're buying it for the bottle. Because I guarantee you can find that same scent in a dupe perfume for like a third of the price. It's honestly crazy. I could even offer to buy her legit ones, and she's going for the bootlegs. Yeah, nothing wrong with bootlegs though. Ugh. 2 different ones in the server before. Oh, okay. Neat. Ugh, but yeah, brand name stuff is dumb. I've never understood the hype, and honestly, I'm pretty grateful for it. Cause yeah, I've never seen the appeal or like the anything about just like, ooh, what's the hottest brand right now? Like, I don't freaking know. I don't care. Like, what? That shit don't mean nothing to me. The only brand that I am like, okay, that's actually cool, that I'm like, I have dropped money on, is Vivienne Westwood. I just wish that, cause she died, I can't remember when she died, but I'm fairly certain she died, and of course that means someone else has taken over the company. It's that thing of like, you can kind of tell that some of their core principles have kind of gone out the window, you know, for profit purposes. Cause like, just apparently from what some people have been saying, just like certain quality of pieces of hers have gone down in recent years. And like, just recently they came, Vivienne Westwood and Nana, the anime Nana, teamed up with a collab, and that's a big deal because Nana features a lot of Vivienne Westwood clothing, accessories, just like all the main characters are wearing like, you know, her like signature like planet in some way. And yeah, one of the characters even has one of her planet orb like lighters. And so when they did this collab, they, you know, made clothing and jewelry and stuff. And there were a lot of people who were just like, they were not impressed by the quality of these pieces. And they made the lighter years ago. It was in like silver, I want to say. And it worked really, really well. That thing, if you like, you find that thing secondhand, it's gonna be worth hundreds of dollars. They remade it. I want to say it's like a brass kind of color, which of course everyone's like, why the fuck would you not make it silver? Why would you make it brass? No one likes brass. And like, apparently the quality just, it feels a lot different than like the original silver one. So I find that to be interesting. My friend, who funny enough stays in UK, comes down to buy these expensive perfumes. I once wore Axe perfume, and this man legit asked me, "Are you wearing Jean Paul?" See what I mean? No one can tell between $1,000 perfume and a dupe. I love the Westwood lighter. Oh, it's great. The orb lighter is freaking cool as hell. Wait, Parfait, did you ever watch Golden Time? Because I swear that was my first introduction to Nana, and I was shocked to find out that Nana was even its own thing. I did not. Nope, I did not. Not gonna lie, I actually haven't even watched Nana, though I do know the major plot points, because of course I have heard people talk about Nana for years. I myself have just never gotten into it. And brass, right? Ew, brass. Yeah, no. I don't get it either. I do not get why they would go for brass rather than silver. Like, come on. Nana is just rage bait. Honestly, Nana feels like a cautionary tale. Like, I don't know, man. A lot of it's just really sad from, like, the bits that I've heard about and everything. At that point, just give me copper lighter. I mean, yeah, they're both gross. I wouldn't want either. Ugh. Oh, yeah, I'm a silver girly. Like, I'm not even crazy about gold. But yeah, let's see. I have 2 Vivienne Westwood pieces. I have my own orb necklace, which I absolutely love. And I have a small ring that I got from the Oxford Circus store. I think like 2 years back. And it has like a little opal in the center. I friggin' love it. But yeah, let me see. Okay, so rawr, here, let me see if I can show you what I got. Bacon pancakes. Woo! Pay no attention to the mess. But yeah, so this is the orb. Excuse my missing thumbnail. The orb, it's pink. It's like a pinky color. It's got all the Vivienne Westwood stuff at the bottom. But I love it. I love her so much. She's beautiful. I wear it like all the time. Oh yeah, the chrome hearts, dude, have you seen the Alyssa Liu chrome heart picture that just came out? Yo, everyone is so fucking thirsty. It's wild. Let me see. I found it. All right, and the ring. Oh, bam. I wear it as like a pinky ring. But yeah, I love it. It's like dark. And like the little, it's like the gems, like the little crystals are like a little plum color. And in the center is an opal. Hi, Dice. Hi, Jin. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. But yeah. Those are the only 2 pieces I have. I want to... Oh, God. There's one piece I want so bad from her. I know they have it at, I want to say, her Anchor store in London. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's a headband, but it's like little horns. I'm obsessed, and I want it. I've been wanting it for a while now. Vivienne Westwood horn tiara. I want to see that's how you. Yes. Okay, that's it. Boop, 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 boop. See if I can find a good image. Okay, so yeah, let me pull up a photo to so you can see get the what it's supposed to look like when it's on. Open up. No, open picture, a new tab. And then open picture, a new tab. Okay, so this is what I want, right? So see, it's like the headband, or it's like a little tiara, and this is the effect. Ah, son of a bitch. Of course the picture's too small. Hold on. Ugh. Hold on, let me try again. There we go. All right. And this is the effect it would give when it's on. It would look like you're wearing little horns. I want it. I need it. I think it retails for $180. But I want it so bad. I want it so bad. That ring screams elegance. I know, I love it. I love it so much. It's very cute. It was a present from producer. Ooh. It was a present. But yeah. But I want it. I want it so bad. 180. 180. I know. Which is kind of like crazy because it's literally just metal. Right? It's not like there's no crystals on it or anything. It just has her logo engraved on both horns. And then it's just like the little tiara piece. And trust, I have tried finding like a bootleg or like a knockoff version of it. I can't find one that sits the right way. I see, yeah, because like even on eBay, I see it for like, there's a listing for like 161 with like 8 pounds in shipping. This one's 172, 157. So yeah, I'm gonna be spent. It would be at least, you know, that much. I'll actually see if it's like available in store, because their Anchor store, it comes and goes, of course. The availability of the said tiara. I don't want it so bad. It's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh. This person trying to sell it on here, freaking 226. You out your mind? Crazy. Yeah, I just want this one. Oh. Yeah, 157.72 free shipping. Oh. It's silver. Oh. It's so pretty. I want it. I like Vivian's products, especially the jewelry, because it reminds me of the Apple of Eden. Oh, okay. Alright. I could see it. Oh, you know what's also sick? Westwood product, the armor ring. Oh, yeah, people love the armor ring. So that's the other thing. So that was another product that came out in this Nana collab. There was an armor ring. And that shit looked like cheap, like clunky cheap. Let me see if I can find it. Nana collab. Let's see if we can find it. Ooh, okay, good. Thank you, Reddit. Thank you, Reddit. Here, okay, we'll pull it up. I got the whole thing from Reddit. Alright. So, this was the Nana collab stuff. Producer, you're not here. Alright, so we had the earrings and the necklace set. These prices were freaking crazy, too. Not cheap. They weren't skimping on the price, that is for sure. There was some clothing and some just like cute stuff. This dress is over $1,000. But it's also wild because I'm pretty sure this dress is mostly polyester, which is like, that's wild. What do you mean you're charging $1,000 for polyester? The gold looks cheap, like way too yellow. Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. A lot of people were not happy with the looks of these products. So yeah, some more the Orbeez and stuff. Oh yeah, it's still that very bright gold. Look at that armor ring. Look at that. I'm sorry. Because like it looks like a clip art. The like cross and the orb on it, it looks like fucking clip art that they just like put on it. So yeah, a lot of people were not happy with the armor ring either. Holy shit, I forgot they made watches too. Yeah, it's not surprising. The corset top, also freaking polyester. The top, skirt. I want to say that the mini kilt at least had some wool in it. If it had like the the kilting and stuff, that was at least actually made of wool. The white is too white and the yellow is too yellow. That makes sense. Yeah, I get it. There was the t-shirt. Okay, no, we're good. Here's the lighter. Oh, I thought it was brass. I don't know why I thought it was brass. I guess it was gold. I'm sorry, that shit looks like... I think it looks... I don't know. I don't like it. I think it looks like a toy. It doesn't look... I don't know. The gems don't even look that good in it either. It was disappointing. Especially for almost $2,000. Plastic. It looks like plastic. Yeah. Yeah, I was literally thinking, I was like, yeah, it looks like a gachapon toy. You know, thing you put, you know, like the little coin machine toy. Yeah. Then there was the collar, the jacket. I thought the collar was cute. Purse. And it's got like the little charms. But again, polyester. All freaking polyester. But you know what? Also cool? Seiko watch rings. Yeah, watch rings are cool. So yeah, I definitely prefer the silver to the gold. I still don't know how, I don't know if I like the black though. On the pieces out. So yeah, I don't know if I like the black. Something about it just, I don't know, looks weird.
It's not the vibe.
Not a vibe. But yeah, so here's the silver. Here's the armor ring, but in black and silver. Which, like, I feel like at least looks a little less tacky than the gold and white one. But, like, still. Half these pieces don't even fit Nana. That's another thing people were saying. Yeah. So, like, the purses, I think the only kind of, like, quote-unquote representation of things was just, like, the little charms. And, like, most of the pieces, you wouldn't... If you look at that... Okay, so, like, okay. If you look at that and you know Nana... If you were to look at that, you would not think Nana. And so the only way for some of these pieces you would even know it was a Nana piece was by the like little metal, tiny metal tag that's usually put near the clasp. That's the only thing that would indicate that this was a Nana piece. So I think that was another thing a lot of people were really disappointed in, was that like, this stuff doesn't even feel like it came from Nana, let alone, you know. I can see Benea wearing those. Not Nana. Yep. And then, so yeah, then there were the orb pendants, right? And then the special edition of the manga. And then, like, that was it. The packaging was kind of cool. Like, the packaging came with, like, slip covers that had like a Nana like scene on it, so that was cool. But like, I'm not paying $500 for packaging, you know, paying $500 for a piece of jewelry. So yeah, all in all, a lot of people are actually pretty disappointed by how this collab went. Not a whole lot of happiness from people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's a fun fact.
Oh my goodness! Tootie, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to chat. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Live learn. Oh, live and learn. Living on the edge of tomorrow. Is that what we're saying? Live and learn is?
They say, yeah, live and learn.
Yeah.
Out of all of those songs, the only one I recognize is Live and Learn.
Yeah,
so
honestly,
I'm gonna have to
same.
go with that one.
Yeah, same. I second that.
Speaking of Vivienne Westwood,
yeah,
did you know that in Final Fantasy 15, Luna Freya's wedding dress is Vivian Westwood.
Was it? I thought it was Betsy Johnson. Oh, okay. That's really cool.
Yeah, because this made me think of all the Final Fantasy fashion collabs.
Yeah.
Because what is it? I think first it was Prada, and then it was Louis Vuitton.
I was about to say Louis Vuitton. It was it was
so
12,
they did a
13.
Prada collab, and then they did a Louis Vuitton collab.
Yeah.
So yeah, 13 was the first, I think, to get really into the fashion of it.
Yeah.
And then I think they had some Japanese fashion designer design all the Final Fantasy 15 boys' outfits.
Betsy Johnson. She's a pretty well-known. She's like an American designer. Let me see.
But then yeah, apparently, surprise. Yeah, apparently they. I don't know that they got Vivian Westwood specifically to design a dress for the game. I think they just found a Vivian Westwood dress and then used it in the game.
Yeah. Oh, so fun fact with the Nana Vivian Westwood collab, Nana had reached out to Vivian Westwood while she was still alive, asking to do a collab together, and Vivian said no. So a lot of people are also like, wait, did y'all wait for her to die to do the Nana collab for a freaking cash grab? Because Betsy didn't want it? That gets you thinking about a lot. Alright, let's see. But yes, Miss Betsy Johnson. Let's see. So yeah, she's God, she's 83. She's definitely a free spirit kind of woman. I like her. She's got a lot she wishes to design for, that's for sure. I remember I wanted a Betsy Johnson prom dress. It was like one of the ones that, like, every time I pulled up Pinterest, it would be that Betsy Johnson prom dress, and I was always just like, eee, come on. So yeah, so like the bedazzle. Let's see what else she got. Oh, okay, she's got her Pride collection out. But yeah, she's really cool. Imagine a huge part of your manga is denied by its creator. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? So yeah, she loves to make like fun purses. So she's known for like the phone purse. Just like really fun. Here, let me see if I can like. So yeah, she makes cool stuff.
Has Kubo today ever made any products or collaborations? I feel like he would be perfect. Dude made a mistake going into manga. Dude should have been in fashion.
Yeah.
I think this is known by everyone that it's like when he put people in fits, he knew how to put people in fits.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you see what I mean when I say Betsy's very like loud and out there. I love her though. She's cool. She's a very much an alt girly. But yeah, I mean, I've been following Betsy for years.
Yep.
For years. But yeah.
Yep.
That's who Betsy Johnson is.
But yeah, I was looking at it again because I was looking up the Final Fantasy collab stuff, and the thing is, so they made like real displays of the actual outfits of the Final Fantasy 15 boys. Those outfits, shocker, look way better in person than in game because there's just so much more texture and detail that comes across in the actual outfits that are real. Than in game, you look at them and it's just a bunch of boring guys wearing like black and gray, black, gray, and brown. So like, if you in the lineup from a distance, they look kind of boring.
Yeah,
it's only up close that IRL that you're like, oh wait, these actually these are cool outfits.
Yes.
Her art reminds me of Coraline.
Where are we? Okay.
I want those earphones / ear warmers Ichigo has so badly.
Alright, so it looks like the boys finally calmed down a little.
Yeah, looks like it because he's put himself in the bed, so.
Alright, good.
Even though he has airplane ears because he can hear us talking shit about him.
Look, me it's asking a simple question and talking shit about him. But yeah. Yeah.
I feel like so many mangakas could have gotten into fashion. It's just a lot of mangakas have an appreciation for fashion.
Yeah.
Fucking Sailor Moon was fucking awesome with the 90s fashion. I don't think I need to tell you how much fucking JoJo's loves fashion. JoJo's in particular is really out there fashion. The fits that people end up wearing in JoJo's are fucking weird. Like that's kind of like weird high fashion shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you can trace manga outfits to like one-to-one like promotion displays and stuff and runway stuff. You can find the sources for the outfits kind of thing.
Yeah.
What they're looking at for inspiration.
That's cool.
Which maybe speaks more for less like them having an eye for creating fashion, just that they appreciate fashion, so they steal.
Yeah. Look, everything's inspired by something, so.
Yeah.
Madoka Magi really inspired a lot too.
No.
Yep. How you feeling today?
I'm okay.
Okay.
You feeling tired?
Yes.
Okay.
And we only got not that I'm not grateful that Inferno's here, but it is like, where the hell is everyone else?
What happened to everybody?
Everybody. It's Monday.
Doesn't help that apparently Apples may have gotten shadow banned.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why freaking. Like, how does that even happen on Twitch when you're just a chatter? What did I even do? I'm here. Yes, but you're not engaging in conversation, so it feels like you're not here. No, I do appreciate you lurking. It's just more fun when we talk. Oh, my boy Apples. No.
I know. And he was such a yapper too. So I hope he gets whatever the issue is worked out.
Yeah.
That is butts.
I'll play the bagpipes for him. You'll play him a little ditty. A little ditty doody.
No, we don't want Diddy here. No Diddy's here.
Oh my god. My goodness.
Oreo's best. What is your favorite cookie? Or biscuit? Cookie and or biscuit?
Oh, I don't know.
Alright, let me make it this easy. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Thin Mints. And then I think after that comes like the new s'mores.
Okay.
Yeah, Thin Mints are good, man. Haven't had those in a while.
That is it. I mean, I can yap about what I've been doing.
Yeah,
for a
please
bit.
go for it, because yeah, I'm yapped out.
Yeah. So, what was it? Any new games y'all excited for being released or announced? Wish we had Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
I've been keeping up with new releases, mostly just because we've been broke. So it's like, well, I can't afford new released 60-pound games.
Yeah, what are the old ones that are on sale now?
Yeah. So that's why we've been focusing mostly on older stuff.
Yeah.
What is it? Me and Son were hanging out on Saturday, and we ran, like 50 sets in a row of just Guilty Gear Strive. We didn't even switch characters. We just did the same matchup over and over again. I'm pretty sure I have a blister on my thumb now.
Jesus.
Just because of how ham we were going playing.
Producer.
60 pounds, holy shit. Look, 60 pounds is definitely like the most extreme, where they just aren't adjusting for different currencies in different regions.
Yeah.
Because I think that was Silent Hill F that was that. Where it was like, it was 60 pounds, it was $60 in the US, but it was 60 pounds on Steam in the UK.
Oh god, I thought it was like 70 pounds.
Maybe. It was stupidly expensive because they did not adjust the price accordingly for the fact that pounds is not the same as dollars.
Yeah.
So it's like most places are better about the pricing, but that was definitely the most egregious. Because, yeah, we would have loved to have gotten Silent Hill F, but that was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no. Even when it was like 50% off sale, it was still like
it was
30 something.
It was still too much, so it was just like, nah. Nah, son. Silent Hill F didn't get the appreciation it deserves. Yeah, it's like, I saw a couple people sing its praises, but, I think the fact that you need 3 playthroughs to really appreciate it, maybe, you know, is asking much from the average gamer. Especially when survival horror as a genre is not exactly the most popular genre.
That's fair.
Resident Evil gets to exist because it's Resident Evil. It's cheating.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of people that are into Resident Evil for when it wasn't survival horror, when it was fucking Resident Evil 4. And so we've basically tricked people into playing the more survival horror-y games based on that legacy. Silent Hill has fallen off the horse for so long that it's harder to get people back into Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Especially when probably this one is so different. Oh yeah, Pokemon cards keep the dollar pricing when it comes here. The Silent Hill 2 remake was good. The thing was, the Silent Hill 2 remake was not anticipated to be good. Everybody went in assuming it was going to be bad. It didn't help that some of the promotional material, like, didn't sell people. And it really didn't help that the team behind it had not made exactly the most stellar games. And in fact, they had made a game that was clearly supposed to be like Silent Hill, like The Medium. And that was mostly not reviewed well.
Yeah.
So all in all, people basically had zero hopes for Silent Hill 2 Remake. So the fact that it turned out good kind of was like a shock to people.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people didn't give it a chance until word of mouth happened. Problem with those games trying to come back is the realistic graphics. We need that PS2 look, like Fatal Frame. Yeah, it's like you need a little bit of stylization. You can go for, like, you know, maybe more realistic textures. Not everything needs to be cel shaded per se, but like your game should have an art style. I don't think just making things IRL is an art style. I think a good example of that is actually Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is more realistic, but you can tell the proportions are exaggerated. These are still caricatures, kind of thing. These jaws are a little too wide to be real. These eyes a little too big and expressive. It has an art style to it. At its worst, you know, it kind of looks like hyper-realistic Mario, but you get the idea. even gameplay-wise, horror games don't need to be overcomplicated with mechanics. Yeah, trying to think if Resident Evil ever got... I guess they added, like, a crafting system, but if you want to get into the weeds of it, Resident Evil 3 had, on the PS1, had a crafting system, so that's, like, not inherently complicated, especially when it's just A plus B equals C. So... Oh, damn it. I need to run to the restroom, so
Okay.
either hold the conversation or go to be right back.
Oh boy. Best recently horror games I can think of. The Wake because of the evil, not having an explanation for why it's evil. Fascinating. It's evil because you don't know why it's gotta be evil. Alright, he's gone to El Baño. I'm feeling eepy sleepy. Obviously a hard game I can think of still the week. Interesting. Oh, I'm trying to think. I have a friend who wants me to start playing this one Ultimate game. And I'm just like, I don't know, I'll try it, I guess. Of course, it costs some money, though. That's one problem. Whoops, not that. So, yeah. Trying to be good, still in the wake, is the horror game where you get the... Yes. That one's really cool. The DLC for that one's good, too. I appreciate how quick they came out with the DLC. But yeah, it's an interesting plot, because it is just so scary to think about, you know? Just stuck on an oil rig all the way out in bumfuck nowhere, where, like... the only safe way to get out of there is to fly by, like, a helicopter. But the only one that, you know, that was gonna be able to make it got destroyed, like, immediately. Blah. Found out this week, it had a DLC. I was surprised. Yeah! It's like, it's a continuation of it's like, time passes, and they found... like the wreckage, and now we're a new person exploring stuff. It's really cool, actually. I like it. I love the voice acting and the accents in the game. Yep. It was all very, very good. It was all very good. But yeah, it does make you wonder though, right? Because like, especially with, like, where the game takes place and everything. Like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some type of eldritch being sleeping in those waters, you know? Some type of creature. Just a snoozing on the ground. Waiting for another poor, unsuspecting fool. Ooh. Poggers. OMG apples! Oh my god, you're not shadow banned. Invisibility curse? Oh no! But we can see you at least. I am, but we can see you. He's back, the mad lad. Oh, I can be seen? Yes, silly, that's why we're reading your... That's why we're reading your messages. I'm so back? Oh, hell yeah. So what did you do? How'd you get yourself shadow banned as a freaking chatter? Were you saying slurs? Were you saying things you shouldn't have been saying? The way around it was VIP and watch streak messages. Fascinating. Well, good job. You did it. I would never slur. They get auto-corrected. Slurs don't even get through, man. It's no point even trying. The auto mod will get ya. Oh my god. Lols, that's funny. That's funny. Ugh. Slurs, no, I say them perfectly clear. I make sure to enunciate in everything. I don't want there to be any question as to what I said. Oh my goodness. Whoa. But yeah, Apples, how are you, sweetie? Happy Monday. How's your day going? It's a very slow Monday here. Very sleepy and very slow Monday. Sleepy and slow. Slow and sleepy. Whee! Real, at least it's not hell heat. Oh, 1000%, yes. I will take dreary and like sleepy vibes over hot, muggy, and like sleepy vibes. Cause like with the heat, I get tired because like my body's like, just go to sleep. That'll be the best way to avoid the heat. Is just not being conscious for it. Oh my god. Oh, that's the saving grace. Also, what was worse than worse thing for today? I woke up at 4 a.m. for this job and was there before anyone else. My goodness. Look at you being punctual, though. Nothing wrong with being punctual. My bad for typos. No, you're good. No worries. How's the yapping? The yapping's been fine. Like I said, I'm just EP. Producer had to run to the restroom. So yeah, just a quiet, uneventful Monday. Hopefully people enjoyed the new moon, or the blue moon that we had last night. Full blue moon. So that was nice. Made myself some moon water. Did a little manifesting. Did the good stuff. Well, yeah. The moon was huge and low. Oh, we love it. Love to hear it. Oh, producer's not here, but bam. The most orange blue moon I've ever seen. Oh yeah, very cool. Yeah, I didn't get to see the moon, but I at least know. I know she was there. That was a weird shadow. Yeah, that was weird, but I'm glad you got around it. I heard blue moon, my dumbass thought of Smurfs. Not quite. The phrase "once in a blue moon" comes from the idea that it's like, ooh, there are some months where we get 2 full moons. So that's why they. I don't know why blue moon, but it's the blue moon is when it's a second full moon that happens within a month. A calendar, it's like the same calendar month. Blue moon, like producer's blue cheese steak sauce. Bleh. Oh god, don't even remind me of that crap. So gross. Blood moon is better. I like the blue moon because it's like the once in a blue moon thing, you know? Blue means it's like it's like second chances. Gives you like, it's like a revitalizing of like another chance. If maybe something didn't go great the first time, well, hopefully now it'll turn out better this time. Honestly, the cheese is terrifying. The cheese? What do you mean, the cheese? What cheese? The blue cheese? Yeah, no, I don't like blue cheese. All that mold? No, thank you. Honestly, it makes you wonder, who founded blue cheese? Who was like, oh damn, look at this moldy cheese. They then proceeded to eat said moldy cheese and were like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. I need to mass produce this and make it so everyone can have it. Like, what? What is that? Ugh. I'm just thinking about all the salt and the cheese. My god. Producer's cheese sauce. Yeah, no, it's gross. It's nasty. No bueno. Mozzarella cheese sticks. Ooh, that sounds good. With some mozzarella sauce to dip them in. Or marinara. Red sauce. The good stuff. Have we returned? You alright?
Yep.
Oh. He's back. Apples is here.
Oh, you are saved.
Yes, he figured it out.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of.
He circumnavigated some things to get here, but
oh boy.
Yeah, whatever it did worked.
Okay.
Problem with cheese, if you can't have too much, is you can really taste the dairy after a while. So I don't mind the dairy. I don't want to taste the mold of blue cheese. No, thank you. Ugh.
Yummy mold.
Ew. No. It is interesting though how many foods we do have that like they rely on like a fermentation process in order to gain that flavoring. And so it is interesting of like, okay, who is the first person to figure this out, but then also be brave enough to eat it when they found it like that, you know, to figure out which ones are safe and which ones aren't.
Yeah, thank God for the long lineage of freaks, because only via freaks being like, what if I put this in my mouth?
Yeah, what if I ate this?
Did we discover some of the foods that we have today?
Yeah, tofu mold. Yeah, there's like one where like it gets like very fluffy looking. Just a very like, yeah, it almost makes it look blurry.
Yeah, who's the first person to try to drink from an udder?
Let alone start milking it then. Same with goat.
Yeah.
Same thing with a goat who was like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Who suckled on them first.
And then who left it out for fucking days and let it fucking
Curdle. Yeah, oh
so
god.
They'd be like, I can do something with this.
Or you had to make it become like heavy cream or sour cream.
Yeah.
It is interesting, isn't it, to think, you know, people find out this stuff.
The boys' ending was so poop.
Oh yeah, no, it was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking with someone about the boys' ending, and like the energy is less Game of Thrones, and I think the reason the difference is you could tell with Game of Thrones that everyone was checked out by then. Even the actors.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fucking best season ever.
Yeah, I mean, come on, think about it. How are you gonna put all that time, effort, and, you know, energy into something like that just for them to fumble it so bad at the end that they essentially ruin your character? That would be rough.
But I think what people are giving, essentially what people are saying about the boys finale is that the actors were fucking working their asses off.
Yeah.
Like, in spite of the bad script, the actors are doing the best that they can with what they have.
And of course, poor Starlight's actress.
Yeah.
She was struggling so hard because of her illness.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she was like, honestly, I hated every day I was on set.
Damn.
Because she just felt that
Ill.
horrible.
So it's like, yeah, it's essentially like people feel like the final season, any enjoyment is essentially carried by the actors doing their best, despite the script letting it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Starlight sending the Deep to the ocean fight, his home turf. Yeah, when she has no reason to know that that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And is reasonably confused when shit goes south. Jensen was a wasted character. Yeah, because I definitely feel like, they brought him back in season 5 solely because people like Jensen, and by extension, then like Homelander. So they just wanted to see more Jensen. So they just kind of had Homelander back for reasons.
For just reasons.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Name arcade after my dead girlfriend, Epic Sauce. Still not as bad as the fucking Heavy Rain ending of fucking, oh, I'm sorry, did your son die? It's okay, we'll make a new son. It's what Clara would have wanted.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what is it? I saw Carl Urban responding to someone online that was, like, complaining about, the boys ending writing.
Yeah.
He's like, why was it written that way? It's so fucking bad. It was so, like, silly. And then Carl Urban was like, okay, first of all, your username is like fucking poopwater69. Like, it was literally something juvenile like that. So it's like, let's not pretend you're super serious either. But also, he wrote it that way because it's what Clara would have wanted. So he's in on the joke too.
My god. Starlight sending the Deep to the ocean to fight his home turf. Yeah, so people, of course, have been like, oh, guys, she was trying to make him comfortable because she didn't really want to fight him. And she didn't want to, like, kill him or anything. She wanted him to feel comfortable. So when she was trying to get him to come to her side, it would be okay, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that's great and all. She has no idea if he wants to kill her, though. So taking him to the place where he would be most powerful, still a bad idea regardless. You don't know if he's going to try to kill you or not during these negotiations. So don't take him to a place where he has the home advantage.
Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, but that was a bad cast. I do think Carl Urban as Johnny Cage is a weird cast, but more so than ever, it's like, it's weird them trying to salvage this Mortal Kombat movie thing after the first one just kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Because really, it's like, they probably should have had Johnny Cage in the first movie, and we should have not had fucking milquetoast OC character.
Yeah.
As a protagonist that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah.
That was weird. So it's like, it feels like the second one by premise is just an apology of, you know what, you're right, we should have had Johnny Cage be the fish out of water character, you know, someone you actually care about instead of some rando.
Yeah.
Granted, I haven't seen the new movie, so it could be awesome sauce for all I know. I doubt it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I guess, you know,
of course,
there's a chance.
Of course, the executives making orders as if they know how to write good movies. Ugh. I'll be right back.
Is it out? I have no idea. I literally have no idea if it's... Homelander catching Frenchie in 0.4 seconds but can't fly away in the ending because more people around means high power scaling somehow. Yeah. Yeah, OC dude was ordered by the executive. It's just fucking stupid. Carl's just way old for Johnny Cage. Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, it really depends if you're, like, going for has-been. If the idea is has-been actor, sure. I can work with an old Johnny Cage if the idea is that he's a has-been. Or if you were doing a more MKX movie, right? If you're doing an MKX, which is explicitly old Johnny Cage, I could work with that. But, I have a feeling that's not what they're doing. His American accent is not it. It's like a bad porno. Oh, no. Yeah, it's like, I don't think he, has... There's a reason in The Boys they're just having him do fucking his dumbass accent, that he does, because, yeah, he would not be able to convincingly pull off an American accent, which he doesn't. Carl as the Doom guy would always be my favorite role of his. Wait, is Carl the Doom guy, or is The Rock the Doom guy? Wasn't The Rock in that movie? I've never seen the Doom movie, because fuck that. But... I just assumed, because The Rock has to be the fucking biggest, best, baddest thing ever. Rock comes evil towards the end? Man, that must be before he had his good contract. Because fucking nowadays, I'm pretty sure The Rock has, like, a contract where basically, like, he has to be, like, the best and, like, can't lose or some shit. Or, what is it? Something similar to, like, Steven Seagal. I think Steven Seagal has a contract that says he's not allowed to lose a fight. Which is the exact opposite of Danny Trejo's contract, which says that if, he's a bad guy, he has to fucking die and eat shit in the most, like, embarrassing way possible. Yeah, Carl's Doom guy is not like the badass version, but more like Doom game that was set on Mars. Yeah, because fucking... OG game is like, he's kind of just like a fucking psycho, right? Like, he's just like a dude trying to survive and is being broken by his surroundings. Especially if you get into the fucking, like, Doom comic. Huge guts. Ugh. Because, yeah, I know the more modern games try to, like, branch the storylines a little bit. Because I think there's a point where Doom Guy gets found where he's more the old Doom Guy, and he's just saying, you know, all the dumb shit of huge guts and rip and tear and all that shit. And then they fucking, I don't know, ice pick lobotomy him into the fucking silent badass that he is. The two people that benefited the most from The Boys gotta be Jack Quaid and Karen. Yeah. Ain't Doom's lore in Eternal because of his bunny dying? That's, like, old lore, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's either from, like, a goddamn, like, info panel from, like, a game manual, or that's from, like, the Doom comic. But yeah, the bunny dying shit is, like, old shit that they kind of, like, canonized afterwards. Yeah, you can find his bunny hallucination in multiple of the levels, and I think you can find, like a memento or memorial, or, like, a photo or something for the rabbit. So, yeah. I forgot Doom Dark Ages even came out. Ouch. Which sucks, because it's like, I was curious about it, but just everyone who talked about it made it seem like it was kind of mid. Which, I think, like, yeah, it feel like the momentum turned, like, midway in Doom Eternal's development. The main musician leaving was definitely, like, a big, huge blow to the franchise. And I heard, like, I think those DLCs that they did for Eternal just kind of went too far in, like, an unfun direction. Also, is Isabella a Doom guy canon? Remember one of the game teams posted on Twitter? No, yeah, they leaned into it on social media. I don't think people saying shit on social media counts as canon, though. I don't care what the fuckers tweet. Unless it's in the game, I'll count that as canon. So until Isabel shows up in a Doom game, I'm gonna press hold X to doubt on that. But we can pretend in our heads. Fanon is okay too. We can just pretend in our brains that it's canon. Eternal tried to have an intense story. Doom does not need a complicated story. Not Eternal Dark Ages. Yeah, I do feel like they got, like, more complicated as time went on. Like, the lore kept getting stacked on top of each other in a way that I'm like, okay, we're getting a lot here. At least compared to the basic bitchness that is, like, Doom 2016. Because Doom 2016 already has the, like, the problem of trying to bridge the gap that is the old games in this new story.
Producer, can I have a drink, please?
I suppose.
Whoa, Thank you. Thank you. So, wait, what were you talking about? Doom. My question is, whatever happened to the Wolfenstein games? I don't know.
What happened to the Wolfenstein games is the world turned to shit.
The Wolfenstein world or our world?
Our world.
Okay.
Because it used to be, it was an uncontroversial opinion that shooting Nazis is a good thing.
Yeah.
Now we're in a place where someone is going to have a little bitch fit and say that that's problematic. That shooting Nazis is an objective good.
Yeah, goddamn. Ugh. Yeah, man, what happened to the days where we all were just like, yeah, Nazis, fuck them. Huh. Which is wild, which is terrifying, you know. It's not great. That's how you know. Well, hopefully we'll eventually slip back into the right timeline. Sad. Have you ever played any of the Wolfenstein games, producer?
No.
I thought so. Yeah, I've always seen someone play a little bit, I think, of one of them. I never really got into them either. I feel like so many games had to change their approach to story writing with how the world had progressed, whether for good or bad.
Yeah.
Especially the Saints Row series.
What is it? Saints Row... I stopped following Saints Row after a while.
The only one I know is, like, the one where you're, like, a superhero.
That's the thing, is, like, the Saints Row games got weird, just in general, because, like, they were mostly, like, GTA clone with a little bit of silliness.
Yeah.
And then they just got more and more on their face, just fucking clown shoes ridiculous.
Okay.
But then, yeah, I think the most recent games almost feel like weird, like, I don't know, like, therapy session, circle jerk, like, fucking, therapy speech kind of bullshit.
Oh yeah, there were the Watchdog games, too. I thought about Watch, of course, the surveillance. Like, that one's not too surprising why it disappeared, because, you know, the surveillance state and all. Becoming a little too real. Those games hitting a little too close to home. Ugh. I hate how it feels like so much of this, like, dystopia media is created to be, like, a cautionary tale of, like, hey, see this kind of world? This is a world we definitely don't want to live in. And then everybody who has it within their power and capability, I'm like, dude, you're not even trying. Who has the ability to make any type of meaningful change within the world is like, all right, that's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
That dystopian world from that book.
Literally the post,
What are you doing? You're pushing me away. Just hand me my drink.
Just like, it's literally the post of, finally, we built the Torment Nexus from hit book series, Don't Build the Torment Nexus.
Yeah, that's, literally what it feels like. Like, take, for example, Mortal Blank Elder Game. The bad guys were evil just 'cause, but now the recent ones are like, he's evil, but he has good intentions.
There's
a warning in the book. Whoa, cool machine, let's build it. No, exactly. And it's just very like, ugh, okay. Glad we're back here again.
But yeah, no, it's like, the more annoying than, like, the villain is, the hero isn't allowed to have flaws.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Alexia. How are you?
Because, yeah, if people act like your protagonist is an avatar for what the, author believes.
Mm-hmm.
And so if the main character has even a single flaw,
yep,
the author is advocating for that behavior. And therefore, they're a bad person, the media is bad, and you're a bad person for liking it.
Yep.
When it's like...
No, trust, that's...
Character flaws are a thing.
There's been so much of the lads community, I hate it so much. And it's like, oh, apparently, if you like something in a fictional setting only, no, you clearly must like it in real life settings as well. And it's like, no. 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 That's not how that works. I can like the idea of something, but want to have nothing to do with it in real life. But, you know.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a decent amount of stories that are explicitly about a character who is an abject piece of shit. And the point of the story is the person going through a character journey to be less of a piece of shit by acknowledging his piece of shitness. And being like, oh, I should improve upon that, because that's the point of the story.
Mm-hmm.
The author of Goodnight Pun Pun escaped the pitchforks just by an inch, which is how his manga turned out.
Amazing.
Yeah, all that being said, I don't think the new generation could handle fucking, what is it, Gran Torino? I don't know that Gran Torino is even, like, a good movie.
Yeah.
But it's, like, the first example I can think of, like, an explicitly just absolutely awful, awful main character. The main character is explicitly, like, a racist. Like, old racist grandpa.
Okay.
But the point of the movie is him realizing that the racism is bullshit.
Okay.
I guess kind of like American History X. American History X is literally following a guy who was a skinhead. Going to prison.
Yeah.
And then realizing everything he thought was bullshit.
Okay. Getting deprogrammed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's like, you're not supposed to like this person because they're awful. But the journey
Yeah,
is the point.
And did they make Sokka like a blank slate?
Dude, in the live-action adaptations, because, yeah, they thought that him being slightly sexist for, like, the first 3 episodes was controversial.
Yeah, and it's like,
and then
oh my
before
God.
he gets over himself pretty quickly.
Yeah, he also gets taught a lesson
Yeah.
by the Kyoshi warriors. Like, they kick his ass.
Yeah.
And then they said, you're gonna train with us now to see how this isn't some cakewalk. And you're gonna freaking put some respect on our names.
Yeah, the point was that so he could get humbled and learn.
And he did. And that's good. Because that's a good way to be able to take a lesson, you know? Be shown, you know, the error of your ways and then be able to rehabilitate yourself. I don't know. I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm so tired of this morality, purity culture we're bringing back in our media and stuff. It's so annoying. Like, humans are not flawless creatures 100% of the time. We need to allow that to reflect in our media and it not get so scrutinized that these programs just start getting shut down.
Yeah. Because then it feels like what you actually want is every main character to be a Mary Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're perfect in every way and can do no wrong.
Yeah.
And that usually never goes well.
But yeah.
Ooh.
Sounds like the rain's finally coming, by the way.
Yeah, it started coming down at least a little bit.
Yep.
Wanted to come down more now because I'm inside.
Yeah.
As opposed to before when I wasn't inside.
It's true.
And just kind of help cool things down.
Yeah.
Because that was the one thing is that today was not that bad heat-wise outside.
Yeah.
Despite that, it was still miserable in some parts of the school. Just because of, I don't know, the way maybe the building is made or insulation or fucking they forgot to turn the heating off or some shit. But there was a bunch of places where it was miserable in the school.
Ugh, that sucks.
Sure, if enough fictional people are perfect, surely will become perfect. I feel like there's a place for, what is it? Moral avatars, I'll call them. Superman is an example.
Yeah.
And I'll use a weird one, which is Kiryu from Yakuza. Where both characters move through the stories like they're paragons of virtue and good, and are kind of like the author saying, okay, in this moral quandary scenario, what would be the right answer?
Yeah.
Because the point of the character is to almost be a role model in that sense. Superman, it makes more sense. Kiryu, it's kind of fucking funny because he's literally a criminal.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird framing the character like he's, you know, some paragon of justice. When he's a dumbass. When he's a dumbass and a criminal. Because, yeah, it's like, at that point, there's an explicit intent that the character is meant to be a role model, likely for a younger audience. Again, Yakuza doesn't make sense. Because I don't know how... You shouldn't be too young playing Yakuza. There's prostitutes and nonsense all over the place. It's a crime game.
Crimes.
That Yakuza 5 scene was so good.
Which one?
Yeah, which one are you thinking of? But yeah, I guess what I'm saying is Yakuza is Superman, for adults. Oh, they told me you never kill anyone. That is a fucking hilarious scene. Because, yeah, do you remember that scene at all?
From 5?
Yeah.
No.
Because fucking they're basically there's a guy that like fucking goes out to go against Kiryu.
Yeah.
And he's being threatened by Kiryu, and he's like, "What? But they told me you'd never kill anyone."
Yeah.
Like essentially, I moved on the assumption that there would be almost no consequence because you never kill anyone, and Kiryu's just beating the ever-loving piss out of this dude, like beating his face into a fucking pulp. He said, "Fucking who said that? I didn't say it. Who the fuck said I'm never kill anyone? Because it's looking real tempting right about now." Of course, they wimp out on it because Kiryu does not end up killing that guy. I'm pretty sure he dies by some other means. But still, in that moment, it's like, oh fuck. Ooh. Alright. It is 8. You are tired.
I'm tired.
It's been kind of a lazy stream anyways.
Yeah.
Slow Monday.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah,
So
we'll probably call it here, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who came in, chatted, lurked, subbed, resubbed, all the good stuff. Super love and appreciate it so much, because it's Monday. No stream tomorrow, but we'll be back on Wednesday. What are we doing Wednesday?
I don't know. Should we be gaming in some way, or should we figure it out?
Yeah, of course we're gonna be gaming. Look, Mondays
Gambling?
is yapping. Gambling? No. Gaming? Yes.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna turn on TikTok. Bye, TikTok. Bye, TikTok.
You know, split the difference with Balatro, but yeah.
Let's close it out. But yeah, guys. We'll figure out a game to do on Wednesday. I don't know what yet.
TikTok hates that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Alrighty. Well, alright, guys. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Monday. We love you. We'll see you later. Bye.